Hello everyone, welcome to Bourbon Battles, where I'm Joe.
I'm Chad.
Hey, I hope you watched the last episode. It was the grand finale of the Budget Bottled and Bond, where, of course, Evan Williams Bottled and Bond took the victory, the champion of the Budget Bottled and Bonds.
Why'd you say of course?
Well, because that's what we both thought would happen.
That's true.
Now, a lot of people said they thought 1792 would win. And believe it or not, a lot of people said they thought JTS Brown would win.
Well, I know one guy who thought that.
Who? I don't know who you're talking about. So now what we're doing is we're going right into our non-budget bottled and bonds, which you saw on the screen as we came into this. So whoever wins out of that will face off against the Evan Williams out of the budget round. There's only going to be 2 rounds of this. So the way Chad and I are going to do it, we have 6 whiskeys. So 3 rounds.
There's going to be 3 rounds, bud, not 2.
1, 2, and then the winners.
Yeah, there'll be 3 matches in the first round.
Yeah. So it'll be 4. Let's not overthink this. So once we get through the first round for the non-budget bottled and bond, there will actually be 3 come out of that 6. We'll drink all 3 of those at the same time and pick one winner to face off against the Evan Williams.
Yep.
If you're fortunate enough to have all these, what we call non-budget bottled and bonds, do it along with us. See what you think. See what you come up with. We're lucky. Between us, we had these, so that's kind of why we picked the ones that we did. There are a lot of other really good bottled and bonds out there that could have been in this group.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad about the whole thing because when we first started this, we were on the premise that we were going to battle affordable, easily to acquire whiskeys, and these are not, unfortunately. Some of them might be, some of them definitely are not. So it's kind of unfortunate because people are going to look at them and be like, well, how am I supposed to get that? Well, I can't answer that, and they're not all easily acquirable.
You know, a lot of people that watch this are from central Indiana, and a lot of these you can get at the distilleries. You have to get a little bit lucky.
Right.
But most of the distilleries put out something that's harder to find on a daily basis.
The Old Fitzgerald came from the distillery.
Yeah, so they put that on a regular basis. You know, I got a Parker's Heritage Orange Curacao finished at the distillery. Really hard to find, but it just happened to be what they put out that day. So these things are obtainable. You know, Buffalo Trace puts out the Taylor every once a week or whatever it is. So if you happen to be there that day, you're going to be able to pick one up at retail. So if you're in that area, it's fun. Go down there, spend the day, and grab one of these. But Chad's right; these are not easy to find in not just Indiana, anywhere that I'm aware of. And if they're easier to find, is that your wife?
Sorry, that's my fault. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought I had a real serious phone call from the governor. So well, I don't know. Probably Indiana would be the most likely candidate.
I'm guessing that's not going to happen.
Colorado?
I'm guessing that's not going to happen either.
So, no, but a lot of people have said, hey, why don't you guys do some higher end stuff against the lower end thing? You know, going back several episodes, we did Evan Williams Bottled and Bond versus Blanton's, and people really like that because you can't really find Blanton's, and they said, oh, I can have this. So we're going to do a lot more of that.
Well, you can have it, and it's better. I mean, I'm sorry about Buffalo Trace.
So
it's better.
You know, we might do pick any example, right? Something that's really hard to find with something that's easier to find. We'll battle them out, and you know, the allocated stuff may very well win. A lot of the stuff is fantastic, but we might tell you it's a little better or it's really close. So that's good information.
Not
to
even
have.
close.
Yeah, I might say hell, it's a hell of a lot better.
That's true.
You know, if we put in George T. Stagg against Jim Beam White Label, we're probably gonna say this ain't even close.
You never know.
Never
Jim
know.
Beam White Label might win.
Yeah. So, anyhow, here we go. Non-budget bottled and bond. I'm really looking forward to this because most of these don't belong to me, and they're.
And I'm going to give it a disclosure before we start. I have never tasted the Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond.
I think I've never had that. I almost feel like I had it in a bar in Louisville.
And I've also never tasted the Old Forester Bottled and Bond.
I have had that. I've never had the Wild Turkey. Have you had it?
I have.
So I'm really looking forward to that one. I've never had an old Fitzgerald decanter, so
I've also tried that.
So this will be a little special for both of us. We're both going to get to try something new in this series.
We are.
You ready to get into it, buddy?
Yeah, I am, and we have no idea. So
the color on both of these is really good. You almost can't tell them apart. Guys, just from the nose, and number one, which you guys know what we're drinking right now, but I put this at about 100 proof. Google whatever it is and see if I'm right.
Is this number one?
I don't know what you've done. Huh?
Number one, number two?
Yeah. It should be a... He's such a dipshit sometimes. It should be a fair thing to say that these are all going to be good. Wouldn't you think?
Well, they should be, but there's no guarantees.
Now, I know some of these are single barrels, so it's hard telling.
The only
McKenna's
the
a single.
McKenna and the E.H. Taylor are both single barrels. I think other than that, I think that's it. But yeah, they're all 100 proof. So. Gosh,
number one, you can bury your nose in there. Not a lot of ethanol.
I think number two smells better.
Number two smells quite a bit better to me.
Does it smell good?
It smells good.
I'm gonna try number. This is number one, right? 1, 2.
I think number one drinks a little hot for 100 proof. But man, it's got a good flavor. Would you agree with that? So if Chad and I are different anywhere along the way, if you watch the budget series, we do have a scoring system to take care of that to see who moves on in the fairest way we know how. And the good thing is, all these fancy bottles and everything, we don't give a rat's ass what's on the label. You hear us say that every time. And we don't give a rat's ass who moves on for any reason at all.
No.
Other than taste. And if people don't agree with us, we don't really give a rat's ass about that either.
No, I don't care necessarily, but I would like, you
shouldn't always agree with us.
I'm trying to give an honest opinion, regardless of what anything says or what anybody tells me or what I've read or anything else. That's why I want to taste them blind.
Which is why we do it blind. Hey, there's another channel out there where a guy always talks about how much he loves a very specific whiskey. It's the best thing ever made, and he did it blind and said it tasted like shit. Well, now he's back on the train. He said he must have had a bad bottle. This is going to be very hard to pick, I think.
It is.
They're both very good.
Are they good? I think you should get a business card made that says, "Man, that's good."
How do you know I don't have one?
I don't.
I gave out a Bourbon Battles business card today.
I think the Slammer
Nope.
would enjoy one of these with a big cigar.
You think?
I do. If you're listening, Slammer.
Chad's going to bring the winter over to your house. You guys can sit on your porch and drink cigars till you pass out.
No, we're not gonna drink cigars. It's hard to drink a cigar.
Smoke cigars and drink in the winter of this till you pass out.
Yeah, we can do that.
Unless it's one of mine.
The pressure of it all. How will we maintain? How will we survive?
The good thing is we're already almost 10 minutes into this video. We're over 10 minutes into this video. Most people have already tuned out.
Why would you tune out? You got to see which one we think's better.
I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to write it down. See if I'm right. I'm going to fold my paper over so you can't see. We'll see.
I need the water. I'm going to put a little water in them.
It's right there.
Yeah, I'm going to put
Same place it's always been.
I'm going to put just a skosh.
Oh, hey. Thanks for reminding me, everybody. We have a special treat at the end of this episode. Right before we reveal the winner of the Maker's Mark Bourbon Battle
Yeah, we have to do that also.
Putting off for about 6 weeks. I'm gonna put.
You have more mice in your pocket than any person I've ever met.
When did you remind me last time?
I remind you every time.
Not till it's too late. No, don't announce it yet, bud. You know him?
Well, I know someone.
That's not him.
Okay.
No, I promise. I know what you're. Okay, that's enough. I'm gonna do a little water myself. This is but yeah, we have a very special treat for you that'll be followed up by the winner of the Maker's Mark bottle. Well, the bottle ain't down here, so I can't show you. I've actually been drinking my Bourbon Battles bottle because I want to get it drank down so we can do the neck pour episode with Maker's Mark.
Get out of here with your neck pour.
Do you think there's a difference?
No.
I don't either. We're gonna prove it.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that Chad and I like to do, equally as much as tell you what we think is good whiskey, is to ruffle feathers.
That's a true story.
He's just ornery by nature.
I don't believe that. I think he would say that about a guy just because that's how he operates. You can never trust a guy with no hair. I'm close. Is that right?
Big fan of a guy.
Huh? You need to calm. You're gonna have a stroke, dude, if you don't calm down.
Will you give me CPR if I do?
I would, reluctantly, but yes, I would.
I'm ready. So I'm going to say one of these is better, but it's close.
I don't know what I'm going to say yet.
You still milling it over, or are you mulling it over?
I'm mulling it.
Last time you were milling it.
Yeah, well.
This must be more serious.
It is more serious.
It's more expensive.
Well, I don't care about. I'm not. I mean, yeah, it is, but I want to try to get it right.
It's very hard. This is, of every battle we've ever done, whether it be in the budget, bottled, and bond, this is the hardest one for me to pick that I can recall. You think it's that hard to pick? Did you get it?
It is tough. It's really tough.
I say one of these is better but close. You ready to give your analysis?
Mm-mm.
Well, you're out of whiskey, so.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So what do you say on our thing here?
I said a little better.
Okay, and I said my winner is really good, which is an 8 for a
That's
total.
what my winner is also.
So you said one's a little bit better. So in the chance that
I have a total of 10.
I have 9, so in the event that we're different, yours will move on. If you remember back in the budget bottle and bond, Chad and I were never the same in the first round, but we were the same in everything post first round.
That's true.
So kind of interesting. Ready to reveal the winner?
I am.
1. You're like a quick draw cowboy?
Yep.
You like your sheriff's hat again? There it is. That's the benefit of being the one that edits it. 1, 2, 3. We're different again. So Chad's is going to move on. Mine is not. Let's see what number 1 is.
You okay?
Bottles aren't in here, so we can't put them up here.
That's fine.
Number 1 that is eliminated from the competition is McKenna. Boom. McKenna 10-year on your screen right now. Kind of surprised I picked that over anything on the list.
You think?
I didn't think that bottle was very good the first time I had it, but I picked it over. Let's see who's moving on. I will tell you right now, with certainty, I think Chad picked the better whiskey than I did, but Old Forester.
It was that cinnamon on the end.
Shit. So this is the note I wrote, and I was obviously wrong.
Only one of them.
I thought they were both Heaven Hill products, so I wrote that
They are
down.
actually.
They are?
Mm-hmm. McKenna's a Heaven Hill.
Old Forester's Heaven Hill?
Yes. Was
Old
it Old Forester or Old Fitz?
Old Forester.
Oh, yeah, Old Forester's Brown Foreman.
Right, Old Fitz is brown. I thought that's what they were.
Who's on first?
The hell's going on here? So before we reveal this, guys, if you've been watching this show, I don't know, a month ago, whenever the hell it was, whenever these go out, I had the opportunity to go to a friend's house. Thanks, Lonnie, for this. And try some whiskey, right? That's not bourbon. And I tried a few different things. I tried a couple different Jamesons over at his place. And I tried a Lafroig and some bullshit Japanese, Chinese whiskey. I don't know what it was. It's awful. But the Lafroig is the nastiest shit
Why do you keep
I've
cussing?
ever
Why do you
had.
keep cussing?
You're getting ready to, bud. So Chad opened his big mouth and said, I'll try it on a show.
I will.
Well, you know what? Today's the day. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting you all there, but as Chad was getting ready to dive into that Lafroig, as I edited that video, it was too good not to make its own episode with. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop this here. So you saw that battle with the Bottled and Bond. And when we conclude our Bottled and Bond tournament, the next video you see will be Chad drinking that Lafroig right there. And that's something you're not going to want to miss. It's really good stuff. And it was too good to dump into the back of a video. So it's going to be its own video. So thanks for watching. For Chad, I'm Joe. We're Bourbon Battles. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Subscribe if you would. Leave us comments. We really like that. Give us some ideas of what to do in the future. And until next time, we'll see you real soon. Thank you.